right, my lovers. I'm MJ. I'm the founder of Ultra Love, and I'm happy to be here with you guys. We're going to do a little reading. It's January 2nd, 2024. I wonder what happened to 2023. Okay, so I'm an intuitive tarot reader. I'm not a psychic. I use tarot as a tool to gain insight. I am an intuitive practitioner, though I offer yoga, tarot, and EFT as a means to empower our lives, I suppose, and offer us some of the tools that I think can really help us and have experienced that transformational aspect. You know, making positive change isn't some quick fix. It's something that we implement consciously, and then our life. I remember hearing a quote when I was really starting out, and it said that like repeated change is what creates transformation. So transformation isn't like the fairy godmother magic wand waving to make us from a peasant to a princess. It's the habits that we implement that over time, it's like most of us would agree, like if we go to the gym, if we repeatedly go to the gym over time, that might just transform our bodies, right? If we go one time, it's not really gonna do much. So I'm offering that as a means of go easy on yourselves and be patient with the process of life, right? Like, it's weird. I even think about these sort of human knowable things, we know that, but then I sometimes default to this mystery and like, that thing about just being these human people on this planet in infinite space, but when we're here, no, this is how it is. It's like, I don't know, is it though, really? Especially when there's a lot of pain and suffering and turmoil, you think, could we do it different? Could we do it in a way that's maybe more expansive, joyful, and fair, and free, and healthy, even? I don't know, maybe. I like to dream. And I'm not the only one. I don't know, is that a song? Yeah. I say I'm a dreamer. I know it is. I know who this be. Hala hala. Okay, anyway, but I still don't know the lyrics. Is it Imagine? Is that the song? Maybe. I got a really bad comment on YouTube. Imagine how foolish you must be. And anyway, okay, I am pulling cards, you guys. And if you're still here with me, high five. Thank you for being my internet friends. Happy New Year to all of you. People who, my, clients and customers and stuff. I really, really appreciate you guys supporting the brand and choosing more love. Okay. This looks like a turnaround with a situation with the King of Cups, or this is a turnaround with regards to how you're maybe relating to your own emotions. Something's being challenged, and as far as maybe your test or your faith is being tested, your strength is being tested. I'm hearing affair, like, honestly, this is crazy, but I mean, yeah, it could be this King of Cups, but it also could be your energy. You're testing your own faith. There could be this Knight of Wands that, I mean, and the way the Knight of Wand, more than the other knights, is like in and out, fast movement, like spicy hotness for 3 hours and then we're gone kind of thing. It's passing you by, and this is a test of strength for you. This is a test, some sort of test of strength with regards to your masculine energy. As in, so if you're a man in this situation, this Knight of Wands would be like a temptation to stray or a temptation to, it's like, no. Only because now there's two. There's a King of Pentacles and a King of Cups, and they're both reversed. So this makes me think this is a pattern. Like getting into a relationship and then not being fully satisfied. So like straying, or remember I heard that word affair. Yeah. So it's 10 of Cups in the reverse, right? So Ugh, what's the test of faith, though? Like, what's the strength about? Okay, there could be a child involved. This could be not having communication, or not receiving good communication, not having communication with somebody. I'm now getting a sense of like, whatever this is, I feel like y'all have taken distance from maybe love, dating, taking distance from, or if you're in a committed relation and have the appearance of the happy family, you might be taking a break from that. Like one of you guys might be moving out from the family home. I would say it's a temporary movement, but the strength energy, like testing our strength, being tested. Oh my goodness, you're being tested. It's so heavy duties, actually. Ugh, and this does feel like too many people. Too much stuff. Ugh. Do you know the message I'm hearing? Somebody's gonna lose here. Someone's gonna lose. And obviously, I don't want it to be you. I don't want it to be the person I'm reading for. But if it's resonant with regards to like some people around you, you're not getting clear messages, or you're like not sure, or you're just not receiving the information you need, or you're getting messages that are just off skis. I've got to say here, like, hold your own if you're being tempted. Oh, beware. Because there's something about, like, things are hanging in a delicate balance. There's no swords here, so I would, like, y'all, there's probably more than likely something that needs to be communicated. I mean, okay, if you're ready to let something go, if you're ready to walk away, fine, right? Then we're just ready to walk away, and that's all that needs to be kind of discussed or communicated. But if you're wanting to work through something, the Wheel of Fortune is making me think like this cycle, you've been through something over and over again in this situation, possibly connected to happy family. Whether it's you or the other person, there's straying. There's a lot of other people in this marriage or family situation. And we speak to these things. It doesn't always have to be like dark and nefarious and betrayal. It can just be like, man, we're not really compatible, or we don't want the same things anymore, right? And or we've both cheated one too many times, like whatever it might be, right? So much of this life game thing, I think, is down to our perspective. If our perspective is really skewed, our experience can feel like chaos, right? And troublesome chaos. When we're more in our personal power, when we're more in our self-awareness, we can maybe sometimes, certainly when we have great tools, we can roll with the punches. We can seemingly get through things maybe with a little bit more grit or strength. Ten of Pentacles. I'll take that as a splitting of the deck. Ten of Pentacles, or not that, Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords, okay? So there's clearly super dynamic energy. Do you know, I'm hearing, in this interim phase for some of you, you might just have to do some of this spiritual work alone. The Ascension energy came through and I thought, oh, geez, no matter. This is something I realized in a sort of phase of my prolonged singledom. Was the case that I was going through something, or somebody didn't like me, or, right? And then I reflect upon the fact I'd assess my friendship circle and see my friends who were in long-standing committed partnerships, and great ones too, really good co-parenting and all that jazz. But I realized that those people in those relationships and dynamics were going through Shazam just as much as myself. So by that, I mean that whether we're in a relationship or whether we're not in a relationship, we still have to deal with ourselves. And that's not always easy, right? And I would dare say when we are on our own, it's because our soul has made it by design. As annoying as it is. You know, like there is a design to it all. Okay. FYI, I'm not going to be posting on TikTok. Takes up so much space on my phone, and at the end of the day, it's just more apps. And sorry, TikTok, I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. I've connected with my Instagram familia and my YouTube familia. I just can't get on more things, you know. I would say that with regards to in this context, it's like, for some of you too, there's something about just sitting or being in your power, because everything you've wanted to create's already been created. So there is something about pulling in, pulling back, rather than feeding temptation, rather than feeding distraction energy just for today, right? Because I think for some of you, you're going to want to let either a perspective or a certain person or people or constellation in your life go. You're like, oh man, I don't want that. And then there's going to be that process of release, healing, integration, etc., right? Let's get one more. Yeah, because the thread card was there, so that makes me think like there is a situation. If you keep pulling on that thread, it will come undone. So it's not stable. And that's often, I think, the dynamism of the energetics, is that the things that aren't for us, or the things that aren't designed to stop, like to help us create that solid foundation, they're not going to come with, right? Their peg's going to come loose, or that structure will come down. So parts of our beingness that aren't in harmony with our greater soul's growth, that stuff will come up for release. You're in it. You're in this process. There's an 8 and 8. There's a lot of infinity symbols in this reading. And bear in mind, if you are going through a heartbreak situation, your family and or your life force, you're supported through it. By that, I just mean that, like, even if you have to go through a heart-wrenching loss of a situation, there's going to be a financial kickback from it, and possibly like a reunion or a way for everybody to come together. Let's close her there, my lovers. I love you guys so much. Have a great Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I was asleep at about 8. Did I make it to 8? I might have made it to about 8:30, and then I was awake at 4:30 on Christmas, on New Year's morning, New Year's Day. Did you guys have party? Did you have party? It's funny because like there was a part of me that was sort of grounding into my being, going, I don't want a party. I'm tired. And then I kind of went into that whole thing of like, I don't buy it. Like I don't get it. Forced fun, forced holidays. But then it is fun for lots of people. I just never had that experience unless I was drunk, and then there'd be kind of backlash from that. Part of reason I don't drink alcohol. We'll save that for another time. Save that for another story maybe. Check out the YouTube channel. I do share a lot more over there. YouTube, Instagram feed just goes to the Facebook. So I'm not on Facebook, but it like connects to that page. The less I can be on social media, the better for the whole world. Okay, I love you guys. Happy January 2nd. I'll see you tomorrow. And feel free to reach out if you're wanting any support, or of course if you want to book a private reading. What?